Can you guess the dish I'm making? Ah, with this video, you will never be able to guess. Well, who said beans is boring? Who said that? I can't eat beans, it's boring dish. Try this all know
method.
that you pick your beans, parboil your beans, pour out the water, parboil your beans, please. That is why most people will tell you that after eating beans, I feel too filled. This, that. After parboiling my beans, I boiled hot water and turned my beans inside. I now added enough onions to help my beans cook because I'm not using any tenderizer like potage and the rest of them. When my beans got soft, not 100% cooked yet, so I added my own crayfish powder, enough crayfish powder, pepper as much as you can tolerate. I added my palm oil. Each time I add my palm oil, I don't just turn. I don't know why. I don't just stir. I just cover my pot. So at this point, I was getting my plantain ready because these beans now full package. So I blended about 2 plantains. Yes, I blended it into smoothie. Then I sliced the other 3 and kept aside. At this point, my beans was almost ready. I added salt. Yes, I added salt and some few pieces of fish to balance up the protein. I covered up and allowed the fish to cook. When my fish was almost ready, I added my sliced plantain. You remember I told you I sliced some plantain. So I added it. They are ripe, so it wouldn't take more than 3 to 5 minutes to cook. So at this point, my plantain too was ready. So I tried removing the fish because the fish was properly cooked at this point. And remember, I blended some beans into smoothie. So I removed the fish because I don't want it to scatter inside the food. So I stirred the beans and plantain. I stirred everything. Remember, you don't like eating beans. So I am making everything possible for you to eat these sweet beans. You will feel as if you are eating beans with enough honey inside. So this one is not whether it's honey beans or not. I added my plantain smoothie and stirred everything. I covered and allowed it to cook. While it was cooking, I was setting my vegetables. I added little olive oil to my pan and toasted my carrots and green beans. So this is my cauliflower. I toasted it too in that same pan, but it was already blanched. I blanched it with salt water. While I was busy doing that, so my vegetables, my beans was fully cooked and ready. You can see how good it is looking already. So that same pan, I toasted my tomato. Left for me, I will put it fresh. But for my children and my family to be able to eat it, I toasted it a bit. Beans, fish, cauliflower, pear, that is avocado pear, carrot, green beans, and tomato. What other goodness do you need that you have not gotten this Saturday? If you serve your family this, just tell me that your children will not eat it. Mind you, kids are attracted by colors. Make it beautiful like this. Your husband will eat it. Your guest will eat it. You will know that beans is a special, in fact, special dish. Each time is always rice, rice, rice this, rice This is that. High time for rice to be very careful. You now have a competitor. Yes.